Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a way to kick it off. Hope you're all having a great Tuesday so far. It's currently June 9th. Welcome to the 0 people here. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good day so far. Not too tired. I know I'm gonna get hit with like a wave of eepiness halfway through the stream. One of my last days working. I'm gonna have a night shift tomorrow, so we will not be able to stream. But yeah, and also I think I lied on today's stream title. I think we're gonna do a grasshopper instead of a spider. But that's to be determined. Also, yeah, I was a bit late to the stream today, from both working out, eating, and trying to find out what I wanted to make or like pick bug wise, because this is our last bug. And then we start texturing and doing all that fun stuff on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. I'm thinking of leaving Sunday as a no stream day, because that's right before I leave for Italy, just so I can have like a calm rest period. We'll see how I feel about that entirely. Also, I'm going to look up what kind of grasshopper this is real quick, and then we'll kick off today's stream with our warm-up. And also crazy, I'll show it, but we've gone through 500 pages of paper, which is almost surreal to think about. But I've emptied one of my like big paper packs that I bought last year in a year draw box, and nearly 500 pages later, which is absurd. I wouldn't really call it a bragging thing to say I wasted this much paper, but at the same time, yeah. And also, I want more green grasshoppers. Maybe if I just Google green grasshoppers. What is this? No. Green grasshopper. There we go. What's it called? The Almocestus viridulus. Cool. Oh, and here's some good images, so I'm not going to stress out too much about finding a great one. And we'll hop over into our warm-up of today. Let's make sure the camera's all adjusted. It was a bit wonky on me earlier, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of want to get, maybe during Prime Day, I'll get a 4K camera. Yeah, that sounds fun. Hey, let's pop over here. Also, some good news. I'm just gonna... after a lot of trial and error, I think we have the math for figuring out the parametric curve, specifically the line between intersection between two planes, and you're like, Kavel, that's super easy to calculate. Yes, it is. In terms of like calculus 3, right? Like that's one of the most basic things you learn in calculus 3, and kind of objectively it's setting two equations equal to each other. You know, barring no, that's fine, the point of intersection, and then doing the cross product of the normal vectors of the planes. Not too complicated in terms of calculus 3. Like, yeah, to someone who doesn't take math, this is weird talk. And I'm not trying to be facetious. Anyways, but finding the finite intersection of two finite planes is a tiny bit more difficult from what I've seen. And my method is, actually, I'm kind of proud of, because I haven't seen this anywhere, but I could just be looking in the wrong places, so forgive me. Every line of intersection between two planes passes through the infinite line will pass through at least 4 different lines, or 4 different, lines. Basically, like if you have 4 vertices and they all make squares, and these 2 squares intersect each other, then the infinite line marking that intersection will always pass through at least 4 lines, right? And the middle 2 will always be the one you want to draw it through. Because that's the best way I can describe it. I have to test it first, but that covers almost all the cases. In fact, let's prove that right now with our warm-up. So let's set our timer and do that. And then with that, I'll have the plane intersections figured out, which is a major one, a very important one. And the math is turning out to be a lot easier than expected, so that's good. And then now I just have to worry about cylinder or circular intersections, which are going to be a tiny bit different, because limiting it, having a finite intersection like that for a parametric curve and cutting it off at the right point. Because how you typically do it is you define a step size for something between 0 and 2 pi radians. But for the situation of a plane, it would have to be, you'd have to translate the edges of that intersection on the plane to radians, or you could do like a cheap estimate linear interpolation between like points of the edge and points that already exist, and points where it would be based on the step size, which is possible. but won't be a true representation of the edge. Hey, what's up? Hope all is well. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. It was, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna ruin your name. You said it like 2 streams ago. Was it Josiah? Or no? Am I thinking of the wrong person? I apologize, but good morning! It is currently nighttime where I am, but I hope you're, wherever you may be, you're having a wonderful morning. Every day is a good day when it's morning, right? So every day is a good day. That's a shout out to Dao of Pooh for that kind of mentality. Hope all is well. Now, I could be completely wrong about who this person I think is, and I just called them like a random name for no reason. Yes, I did. Okay. It is not Josiah. I apologize. Well, but regardless, hope all is well. Dang, did it suddenly get hot in here? I'm embarrassed. Jeez. I'm very shaky. I worked out earlier and I have this mentality where, what is it? When I do leg days, like, I won't be shaky, but no. Today was a leg day and I'm shaky. Also, I want to give a quick shout out. Delano isn't here yet. I want to give a shout out to Delano. We were texting last night and he was like, dude, I'm so sorry I didn't realize that you weren't, your scene wasn't switched. And it is not at all Delano's fault. I think I immediately said like, Delano, no! Like, as if it was his fault, and I apologize deeply if that was the case. But yeah, no, definitely my fault for that, and we'll be better today. Let's try to avoid that in the future, because I want to show the process. Okay, maybe that initial line was a bit better. This is very parallel, so it makes it kind of hard to discern. This seems off a bit. It is. Needs to be up a bit, so maybe right here. That feels a bit better. We'll commit without even checking. Yikes, very shaky. Ugh. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Today I actually talked to my coworkers about streaming. Because like, yesterday I went to a party with them and I actually revealed that I stream every night, I do art. And we had some good, they're very, very, very supportive. I'm actually extremely thankful for them being so supportive. Because, I mean, like, they barely rat on me for being a nerd. Like, they know I'm a nerd. We have all accepted it. It's not a bad thing at all, right? But I expected a bit more flack, but they were actually, like, legitimately interested. They showed interest. They asked questions about it. And they were very supportive. And so they still called me a nerd. I mean, come on. But I mean, like, leaving a party because I was like, oh, I need to go draw. That's nerdy. But the fact that they were kind about that and very fun about it and supportive, I couldn't ask for better. Not only co-workers, but they're my friends. And the fact that I'm quitting is a bit sad. This job that I've held, hey, what's up, Delano? How's it going? It's a party in my city. But yeah, I will really miss them, and I hope I see them in the future. One girl who used to work there, she actually stopped by today. Not for me, of course, but just in general. But she knew I was leaving, and she said something. She was like, you know, come give me a hug. It's maybe the last time we see each other. And I was like, oh. You know, you meet people, and it's just so surreal to me that they're gone like that. Just like, yeah, I mean, we're the craziest for friends of stuff like that, but it's very upsetting. I don't know why I'm getting sentimental about it now, but I really appreciate their company and kindness. I've told my parents and friends that working at this job over the years, well, not many years, it has felt like a summer camp, honestly. The people there have made it so fun. And yeah, sure, the doubles suck. And Delano, did you actually like mean like there's a party in your city? Or is it like a saying? Because I'm actually kind of curious now. You should have exchanged your numbers. Actually, we have Snapchat, but I uninstall Snapchat whenever I leave the job for the summer, or for the winter, I guess. Because I just don't like Snapchat. And I said that because it's a line from a song. Oh, huge. Okay, huge. What song is it? Oh, Delano. Also, if you have any like song or media recommendations for when I'm in Italy and I need something to watch or do or listen to or download, please let me know. Or if anyone in the chat has like a favorite song, book, something, please let me know. Because while I will be trying to draw as much as possible, I will need something to listen to. Young boy. Oh, okay. Huge. Oh yeah, Delano, also, I talked about this earlier in the stream. I found the, this is like part of it, because I had to, like, I redid the same equation multiple times just to make sure I wasn't tripping. But I found the parametric equation for the finite, I mean, not the total, I found a way of calculating the finite line of intersection between two planes. Because, like, everything talks about the infinite line of intersection, that's easy, who cares? And I'm super excited because that means we can like make more progress on this little project. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be awesome. Now, will it be difficult? Yes. Have I designed anything like it before? No. But is it super object oriented and in C? Yes. So I like it. A part of me, given how much math I've had to do, no. It's just it's like, you know, second year college for like nerds. Because I was put in the engineering college before I was put into like computer science, so I had to take Cal 3. But I also just have a certain love for vector calculus because, or vector math, I should say, not really vector calculus, but my physics teacher was just so adamant about learning how to use vectors correctly, not do it in your head, but visualize it in your head, and, you know, just working with vectors, understanding dot product is always a scalar, cross product is always a vector, and what that means in context of actual physics. And so, and like having fun exploring that on my own really made me love it. Shout out to those two professors. They know who they are. I'm so shaky. Oh, not good. And thankfully, I've been able to do it without too much linear algebra, because technically you can solve the intersection of two planes very easily with, what is it, linear or just a system of linear equations. Where it's like, what, A equals, and there's like B something here. I can't remember what the equation for it. But I just kind of skipped out and just did substitution. Man, these ellipses are leaving much to be desired. Unfortunately, Delano, the book I sent you, 2003, what is it, Geometry for Computer Programmers, or Computer Graphics, it only briefly covers linear algebra. It's kind of like you already understand it, so I'm just going to give you the equations, which I do like. I mean, I'm taking linear algebra this semester, so it's not like I'm missing out on a lot, but I know how to manipulate. I don't know how to get the determinant or what that really means. So I'm hoping either I could teach that to myself or anything or something. I'm just kind of solving everything parametrically right now and then hoping. Math to mathy for you. I understand that a lot. I completely think that's valid. Oh my gosh. That was like perfect. Whoa, another perfect circle. Or not, it's more of a perfect ellipse, not a really circle, but dang, that's one of my best ones so far. That's been happening a lot more too. Shout out. This is what being locked in is like. Yeah, I absolutely love math. It is just such a weird coincidence how calculus describes all of kinematics, like easily, just like that. I mean, it's because calculus was invented to describe kinematics, but yeah. The hardest thing is taking the first step, like into math. Yeah, no, I agree. That is typically the hard part, is to get the ball rolling. Like in general, yeah. Both the fear of failure, the strength that the initial push requires, fear of abandonment or loss in the process, the fear of monumentality. I was procrastinating lesson 5 but a bit, but I started, so now it can only go up. There you go. Yeah, you got the ball rolling. Yeah, back when I had a really hard time like continuing hobbies or like picking up them or sticking with them, it was that like 5-minute rule, and it's just like promise yourself at least 5 minutes of doing it, and then you're allowed to completely drop it afterwards. I'm still kind of that opinion today. Like for things like chores, especially like cleaning, I'll like, okay, I'll clean for 5 minutes, and then sometimes, yeah, I just stop cleaning after 5 minutes, and other times I continue. But things like drawing, I'm addicted, so. Wow, really good. Cool. So, and I promise, guys, I'll switch scenes today. Delano's very kind and apologizing yesterday, but it was in no way his fault. Shout out. Oh yeah, that book. Thank you for pinning that, Delano. I can send you the actual link. It's $100 on Amazon. I addicted, I can't quit. That's the thing. I'm going to talk about it actually in my Italy video, because I've seen advice or others like become addicted to blank, like become addicted to making things. And while that's, I actually got addicted to art and making things, and then I realized, oh, burnout. Very easy to get burned out when you become quote unquote addicted to it, when you want to do it all the time. And so like, there's definitely a balance. Like everyone always says all the time, there's a balance, and of course there is. Just, yeah, it sucks that you can have too much of a good thing. Like, I love art, programming, exercising, and I've done, in some form, I've overdone it in all of those, and I've learned my lesson. And recently I did that with art, which is very unfortunate, because that's very fearful, is to learn to hate the thing that you love, or to learn to dislike it at least, right? That's very scary. Yeah, I'll probably talk that, because my Italy video is going to be half sketchbook tour, or part sketchbook tour, part like review of like the materials I was using, what I liked, what I didn't like, art, what I liked in Italy, just like, so it's gonna be like the sketchbook tour is like where I was, what I took from it, then the tools I use, that's probably gonna be in the beginning of the video, and then philosophy, so like what I was thinking in Italy, sketch-wise, like the thing, like maybe I get burned out, maybe I get anxious, maybe I really like it, you know? So in those terms. Also, so yeah, guys, I said it. This is the paper that I this is the bag of paper that I started. I think it was in the middle of the 250 box challenge. Yes, thank you. I'm so excited, I can't describe it. I'm turning off my cellular data too, so I'll only be on Wi-Fi, which means I'm only going to try to message when completely necessary. So kind of cutting myself off from the outside world. But yeah, this is the paper I got back in the 250 box challenge, and we've completely used all of it. And it's just kind of a cool feeling. It's been a little over a year of Drawbox now. We're out of paper. Like we're finished, right? And I actually the other day bought a whole new brick. Here, guys, let's open it together. Oh, geez. It's heavy. Oh. Here's our new bag of paper. Also, yeah, for those who are curious, not only do I have my main active art binder, this is my Drawbox binder. It has like my lesson 1, 2, 3, and now 4, and then used paper in the back. And then I have another binder, which I don't want to take out, but it's like 2 times the size, and it has all paper I've ever used for Drawbox that like I could salvage. All warm-ups, all redos, all sketches, everything. Other than submitted lesson material. And now we're here, everybody. So I guess here's to another year of Drawbox. We're definitely finishing it next summer. I'm very confident. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, let's start this. Uh-oh, something's ripping. This isn't like plasticky, it's paper based, which is nice. Oh, fresh paper. There we are. Oh, it's like stuck. How do I... Hey guys, help. You're right. Come on. I can't get it out. Okay, I have to pull. I wanted to be like all dramatic with it, but okay. It's actually like so much is in there. I can't like. Here we go. As fresh as paper gets, practically. Right off the assembly line. Ugh. And cool. Yep. So we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna talk about what we draw today. But first, I'll be right back. I have to go fix something with my AC real quick. I know, boring. We'll be back in just a minute, and I will remember to switch scenes. I promise. I promise. I promise. Okay, be right back. You wouldn't believe it, but we're back. Okay, cool. So yep, we're actually not going to be on this scene for too long. We're going to... Oh, whoa. Oh, I just bumped my monitor and went black because the HDMI fell out. Cool. I hate this monitor. I've had it for... I think I've had this since I got my first PC, like my actual tower. That's crazy. So like at least 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, something crazy. Anyways, so yeah, we have to pick out our bug for the day. So I've already, oh, by the way, for those who are scared of bugs, please look away. But we're probably going to do grasshoppers today. So we're going to switch our screen now. Watch out if you are scared of bugs. Okay, cool. So yeah, here are our bug friends. Grasshoppers, little green grasshoppers. Let's look up green grasshopper facts while we're at it. Now, I'm going to try to find the website that I really liked last time, but I don't think I can find it. So we're just going to go, common green grasshopper. What about you? Did you know when grasshoppers sing, it's known as stridulation? They create this noise by rubbing their hind legs against a special comb-like structures, just special comb-like structures on their forewings. Cool. Let's see. An invertebrate of damp meadows, woodland, rides, and hillside pastures, the common green grasshopper is widespread in the uplands but has a more patchy distribution and may be declining in the lowlands. Why are there so many commas? Jeez. It is the earliest grasshopper to appear in the spring, hatching in April and molting into adult form in June. Males can be seen displaying to females by rubbing their legs against their wings to create a song. In this case, it is a long, loud churring noise. After mating, the eggs are laid in the soil, ready to hatch in the following spring. Very interesting. Yeah, there's your little grasshopper fact of the day. Now, I'm not totally... I like this one. I actually think this one's like a really fun foreshortened angle. Sausage form right here. Main thorax form right here. And then head form right here. We have this additive form right here. It's a lot like the Sternocera. And I was hoping this one would actually replace the Sternocera, so that's quite fun. If we do choose to do that, let me just look through here and see if there's any more good pictures. Ooh, this one's quite nice. This one's very nice. Look at this, very detailed. I also like this one. Oh, geez, sorry, jump scare. They're all in leaves too. Look at these little guys, except for this guy. This guy's on what looks to be concrete. But yeah, we have this one. I feel like it's just a bit too blurry, and it's not as fun as that other one. This one's cool. But blurry, and it hides a lot of the form. I think this one is just the most dynamic. This one's also quite fun. It does have that blur, but it's still more sideways. So I think I'm pretty attached to this one, and unless anyone has anything otherwise to say, let's crack this guy open. Not literally, that's kind of gross, right? Cool. And we're gonna start our timer, and then we're going to remember to switch our scenes, I promise. Okay. So we're gonna get our 3 versions here. Is 3 versions totally necessary? No, but it's a good habit. Or it's a fun habit, I should say. Cool. Nice. Okay. Guys, this is the last one. And then I realized on all of our drawings so far, we need to go back and add the shadow cast by these guys. So that's a issue that we need to address. And then we texture some if we want, which we will. The shrimp texture still kind of upsets me. I don't think it's the best quality, but whatever. Anyways, so yeah, here's our friend. So instantly I'm seeing this form. And we trace the skull. That's a good way of defining the form, or at least going underneath. I'm not really sure, because we have this helmet on here. Wait. Amogus. Okay, I'm sorry. But like, come on. We're gonna keep that right here. Yes. Thank you, Delano. Okay, there's our Amogus. Oh, geez. Okay. Nice. So yeah, we have our skull right here. The helmet, yeah, will sit on top of the skull, so we're actually looking at something slightly smaller. Imposter Isus. Imposter Isus. And now this kind of is a choice of if we want to make the helmet flush, because yeah, we're gonna be having this form over here. And I guess it could be flush with this, like, we can go out here, and then right here. I kind of like that. We're gonna zoom out of it just for simplicity. And now we can do that additive form. This one's gonna be quite hard to do. The pen. I think this should actually be flush with it. Because it's the turning of form, and we're not going to see a major gap there. Major gap? Yeah, so we have this happening. Okay, maybe a bit of a gap on the top just to emphasize that. So like that, cool. And then this can be another additive form right here, these little plates. Look like silly little teeth, like SpongeBob teeth. And then the form down here, that's a good question as to what it could be. I'm just kind of imagining this happening, like nothing too special. And then we have the main body, the thorax, if you will. It's kind of hard to see, I'm gonna be honest. Kind of hard to see what's going on over here, but because yeah, we have this form. So what I actually see right here is this happening. Maybe a bit more rotated. And then we have these additive forms underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually bring this one down there. Probably the, like, sternum. If there's, like, a chest cavity there. Nice. And then we have our little booty. Which we're definitely going to need room more to overlap our plates in the back, like so. And this is going to be a foreshortened sausage form. Which I definitely need practice with, to be honest. That's not satisfying me. Because I'm not paying attention, to be honest. Like so, perfect. And if we're going to do a center line, it's going to go up here. A lot more in the middle than you'd expect, right? Yeah. So the thing in the middle is a lot more in the middle than you'd expect. Yeah, okay. This one's a bit hard to visualize, I'm not going to lie. Like I said earlier, I'd like a picture of the top line like this. Or just a complete side view, in all honesty. Same thing there, so yeah. What we can do is we can indicate it's turning a form with degree. So I want kind of like not that dramatic, but it's still. Actually, it's not even that dramatic in the first place. Because we can see these here as a bit of a guide, so we go. They're still curved. I think I just intuitively want to curve things a lot more than they need to be. Same thing here. Cool. Yeah, we have this form. I kind of wish I did a different color, but whatever. Yeah, I guess like neural. Actually, no, because if we look up here, I mean, even if we did have a form that, and this I'm simply not vibing with actually, so we're gonna change that. Because the wing kind of covers this, so actually we're gonna be a lot more narrow. And it's gonna trail off the head. We could actually put the head a bit back if we wanted. Turn the head into a bit of... Yeah, let's just redo this because it's a bit all over the place. So yeah. I'm gonna actually make the head a bit thicker. Like so. Just a bit more round. We actually see a lot of the top of the dome too, dang, so... I think that's a bit better. A bit lower. There we go. I like that. And then yeah, in here we're definitely gonna get big old elongated form. We're actually gonna go that way too. Because yeah, even if it was right here, we're just looking really far away. So like really, we could do that like little area, I guess. For describing a contour line, but yeah. Cool. And then we have our sausage. Cool. And then yeah, we want line kind of going around it. So yeah, we actually want like to just show that it's already turning away from us. So I think this is okay. And the contour line is kind of on the top right there. I mean, you are seeing this though. So maybe I have it wrong. But do it with that in mind. And keep it narrower because I know it's like narrower form over there. So we're seeing the front of its chest right here too. Also, I showed my coworkers today how to do the Loomis method for the head. I was a bit just not good at it because I both know and like the I always forget his name, which is an insult. Oh my gosh. Lara. Something Lara. Paul Lara? No. Aw. You going back on the boat, Rise? Dude. Oh. Ruben Lara. Ruben Lara. I keep thinking Andrew for some odd reason. Yeah, the Ruben Lara skull method. I think this has turned a bit too much. Like, it's fairly noticeable. Means the major axis is turning like this. A bit better. I think that's pretty solid. That Among Us right here is just killing me. Cool. Okay. Nice. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. It's very hard to see. I think this here could be corrected right there. A bit better. What am I listening to? Better song. Oh, concerning hobbits. Okay. One song. Okay, so yep. Now let's do our additive forms. So we have the helmet that we want to do. This one's gonna be a bit difficult for that like little edge right there. Yeah, we want scroll down up here around the form, down, up and around. I kind of want this like curve right there too. We have an eye. You see the eye from the other side? Not. Then we have this form down here. Which what I'm gonna do is maybe it should come right here. There we are. It has like this. Oh, I see. Messing that up. Nice. Like that. Then we have these two additive forms right here. What we can do here, around the form like that. Get rid of that. Something of the sort. And we have our armor right here, which goes around the head. And then what's going to happen, it's going to turn around the form right there. See that little round part we have right here, it's going to turn around that. Yeah, like right here. So, perfect. So exposing a little bit more of the head, or like the it's like upper part of this form is necessary. Cool. We have these pseudo added forms here, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to start with spheres. Outside of the organic form. Then we're just going to meld it to it like that. And then do a proper intersection between that and the form. Yeah, and kind of do that. Or if we wanted, we can go around the form like so. And add this backdrop. With like a something like that, but I like the sphere method for now. Intersecting it properly, which the intersection would be something like, let's see, it's gonna be really close and then it's gonna get further away. I'm gonna have something like that, and then kind of the opposite right here. And this is gonna connect back up to the form. And then over here, our additive forms, we're going to keep it simple. We draw the rightmost one first. Around it, and then we kind of continue. I guess they should each, since it's rising, they should each raise above the previous one. But that does kind of introduce an issue over here. They'll need to be like super high. And this will definitely need to kind of travel around the form a bit. This can be straight, and then we could have that too if we wanted. So yeah, it could be like this straight feeling, and then a very good rounding of the form around it. We're getting foreshortened, we're pointing more and more upwards until we get to right here. It'd actually be the end of the organic form. So yeah, the hardest part about this is doing it in perspective properly. I definitely see it. In fact, oh, okay. Do that, jeez. I want to redo this because I just feel like a lot more going on. Right. Yeah, we have our... Oh, and then... Actually, yeah, so the more we bring it over here, the more we intersect those two shapes, the more chest we have to work with here. Like this, right? And we have a lot of chest to work with, and we have a lot of room over here to work with, rounding wise. That tilted a lot towards us. Now we can still have that turning a form. So we actually wanted to lower yet further, so this can just be a lot skinnier like this, yeah. It's going to be a bit more pill-shaped than expected. Yep. Yep, I think that's a bit better. That aligns with the head a bit more. As the degree gets larger, it gets further away from us. The degree of this one's going to get larger. This one's a bit more turned towards us. In fact, yeah, this one could aim towards us just a bit more. Yeah, okay, I like that. Is this one a bit confusing? Yes, but that's not really cylindrical, but it's whatever. We have the idea. I think that's all that matters. Now we let's look into our negative spaces. Quite a bit here. We have like this going on. This. Definitely this. Come on. It would be hard to implement, but that is an option. Full triangle that we get here. This is actually quite useful for determining how long this leg needs to be. Looks like the arm starts in there. Let's look green grasshopper anatomy. These diagrams aren't too impressive. University of Florida, we're gonna steal this from you. That's just not helpful. Okay. But yeah, I can assume the arm happens right in here. So yeah, this can be considered more of a cephalothorax than anything. Oh no, this diagram differentiates between a head and thorax, so who knows? But yeah, so cool. It looks like we have our main construction down. So the hardest part will be kind of making these forms behave as we wish. I'd actually say the most central form, actually, yeah, I guess is this one, being the most important. And then we can do from the head from there, and this from there as well. So yeah, getting this down, and thankfully it's a pretty horizontal thing, all things considered. We'll do our composition up here as well. This is quite a long fellow, so hopefully we, you know, use our room wisely. Cool stuff. Why do I keep trying to do that now? Am I subdividing quite a bit? Yes. Do I care? No. Cool. So yeah, looks like the main body stays nearly entirely in the center half of the page. Trying to think of what else. So yeah, most central form happens near the middle-ish. It's near the mostly like, yeah, only the lower bit is actually there. Remember we okay, it's kind of like dumb to say we want this one to be our best. We want everyone to be our best, right? But mainly in this one, what I'm specifically trying to achieve is smaller legs, big issue we've been having. And then just better composition. I mean, come on. Starting to see, zooming out, I can see this form a lot better now. Yeah, actually, yeah, I like that a lot more than what's happening right here. Anyways. So yeah, just put it near the center of the page. Head will be fine. Legs are kind of cool. We can see a lot of what's happening right there. Yeah. Let's do it. Take a quick sip of water. Remember, everyone, please drink water if you're watching. And then we can hop into our construction of our friend. I really like this Amogus. Anyways. Water break. And I will remember to change the scene. Not gonna lie. I almost choked on that water. That was intense. Woo! Okay, scene has been changed. We did it. Cool. Oh, my eyes are watering. Tired. Why do I always get hit with EPs halfway through the stream? Okay, let's do it. There's no escape from the EP. Pull out our nicer pins. I feel like my hands need a stretch. Good stuff. Beans. Okay, and this is a new page. Yeah, we pulled out a fresh one. Crazy that we went through all that. Yay, we changed it. Yay! Thank you for watching out for me, Delana. My stupidity. Yeah, and we're also going to do a couple of the funnies. The warm-ups, jeez. Your brain is somewhere, Kavel. Somewhere but not here. So yeah. We want the middle half of the page. So half, that middle half, this. And what did we say? It's going to take up like maybe a third of the middle half. And we're going to be mostly to the left. So we want something like right here-ish. As a rough estimate. And then back here we would want following the same velocity, so this is angled a bit. Oops. And then we have our head. Remember I said we want to merge those a lot. Oh, that's practically it. I really like this shape language. Shape language? That's not the right word. And then of that more that way. And this one. Like so. Really like what I did right there. That was good. No saccharism, even though it was a bit bumpy and messy. This right here. This right here. Yeah, that's really what I'm going for. And then yeah, we have our little it definitely has like the little bump in the middle. The whoosh. And then we have our arm inside that one. Arms down here. We have our wing coming out from under that. Kind of going like this form. Form to that. Same thing over here. And then I go up here. Here, here. Other side. Here, here. 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 Here, here. Here. Like that, yeah. And then towards us, down, out. That. Just something of the sort. Head looks really wonky. Larger. And eye. Look things super uncanny, but I mean, it's gonna be hopefully better than this. Okay, anyways, so yeah, this is our rough sketch. Let's try to get it down for real now, for realsies. Okay, and also my music went away. Come on. On River Blues, is this the one I like? It's a bit too, I wouldn't say corporate, but not for me. Summer Vibes at the River by Blue Turtle. Shout out Blue Turtle. Okay. Realsies. Let's lock in, everybody. We got this. Let us do our best. So yeah, look at our friend. We want to be in the center of the page. Occupy. I like that one. A pretty large ellipse, so yeah. Center, half. Half the half. Near the middle. Ellipse. We want it to be pretty horizontal. Slightly larger degree, slightly to the left. Best line work, that's okay. Pretty happy with that. And so also, I just want to do this because I don't want to waste time. This central form. We go one over here, about 1.5, 1.25. If we go back here, about half is the head's length. Cool. So this, that's almost perfectly at the end of the page. Great. And let's see, so from the belly right here, we kind of only just go in this direction. We do have a turning of form. I want to start from the top. I hate the inwards curve, but we got to do it right. Something like that. We want to really demonstrate that it's going through the form, so let's make sure we get the right scale, because it's going from about right here, so it's actually a bit larger than I was about to do. It's okay. Not the best, but it's okay. It does kind of have that turning, vanishing feeling to it, so that's okay. And now we have our head form. We have this. Yeah, the head's quite large. Larger than you'd expect, right? This is a bit shorter, but I think that's going to play into what I want the feel to be here, so we're chilling. So Yeah, head-wise. Oh yeah, shoot, our head should have been longer. If we zoom out and do that head again. Yeah, head is connected. Yeah, just because the head is overlapped doesn't mean it needs to be strictly like that. So yeah, here, and the head form is quite large. It's over this, and then I'd say about at the halfway mark here, because it's only encompassing this. We do have a bit of an overlap. We still want room for the head to meet it, so we have about maybe a fourth of the head. If we know the head is about this large, then a fourth, that's right here, so. It's a bit large, but it's okay. And a bit tilted forward, but okay. Feeling it though, feeling pretty good. Yeah, so now what we want to do is the tilt forwards. This gives us the center of the head, and we actually want it to be not, you know, we're kind of lower degree right there. Nice. Looking a bit down, which I'm not liking, but we'll fight, right? Cool. Don't really see any other need for a turning of form yet. We have this one, which is going back and away from us. Cool. No need to redo that line 100 times. And then finally, we're gonna have this one, which we actually want to be starting a bit earlier, and then go back here. So starting a bit earlier. Oh, look at that. Good stuff. Wow, really good stuff. I'm really happy with that. Oh my gosh. The tilt of this one is upsetting me a bit, but our Grasshopper could just be looking down a bit. And also, this pin is feeling a bit dry, but I don't want to switch out just yet on it. But we will. Why not? Or we could try to... Oh, we will need a new pin because we're going to be texturing soon, but eh. So we might as well use the most. Actually, okay, if we're going to be texturing, this could be like a filling in pin, so we'll go to a fresher one. Shout out Drawbox pins, my favorite fine liners I've used. Even more than Micron's. Statler were actually okay. Statler, I think that's how you pronounce it. Those are actually, they're much more expensive than Drawbox pins, but definitely a better flow rate and lots of ink. It just feels better, but bang for your buck, Drawbox pins. Shout out, not sponsored, but come on guys, going a deal. Follow Kavel.com. No, use code Kavel. If I ever say that, guys, please kill me. Actually, no, don't kill me, because like, I may want to get a sponsor if I really like the product. Like, if Drawbox were to sponsor me, I wouldn't want to take their money, in all honesty, because, like, they're fighting for it. So I probably would deny a Drawbox sponsor. But, like, let's say I did New Masters Academy and I actually really liked it, then I'd probably take one. I'm not going to lie. Because I just don't want to peddle things that I don't believe in on this channel. So, yeah, anyways. Cool. So, now... I don't know where to start. I think this form is very important to get down, but also I kind of want to do the head form. But I think we should start with this one, because now we can wrap it around side of the head and then drop it onto this form. If we just did this, because it has that slight curve to it following the head. And yeah, because we have this much, and then we have the end of thing right there. So, and this is definitely a flow up, so if it ends right here, that actually works quite well. Oh, the head is a lot more separated from the main body than I expected. So we wouldn't have to do it like over here, because we do have like a gap right here between this and the curve, unless you want to consider that the same. That's a weird observation I just had. Let's try to, here, be careful actually. So right now we're kind of in the scenario where we have this. And ours is a bit tilted forward, but so I'll try to recreate that a bit, right? Like this. Like this a bit. Oh, you could see the top of the head and we didn't accomplish that. Yeah, we should have had a bit more of that, whatever. So we have our skull, or our helmet, I should say. A bit more friendly sounding, right? And that's not what we're focused on here, though. focused on this. That's practically what I did, maybe a bit smaller. Which is actually good. It's actually a bit longer too. Higher degree, I should say. So, yeah, it actually comes out to like right here, which actually works out, so we're still good. And this will cover a bit of the form. So yeah, let's get this one down first. Okay, cool. Good double check. Ooh. Oh gosh, I'm sorry I talk about it every stream, but I'm so excited for Italy. I've been really craving a beautiful place. I love beautiful things. Who doesn't, right? Anyways, okay. It's kind of steep and then straight down. We do have like kind of this thing going on, so we'll just be mindful of that. Because we also have to do... Oh, so yeah, we want to drop it down a bit because we want to do our armor that's going to go down like this. So we actually have this triangle right here. Because this goes back a bit. So we're actually going to drop it right here and then kind of stop. Because the armor will fill itself and then this will go back a bit. So we want to drop it like right there-ish. Okay, so yeah, we're going to jump off and go straight down. Jump off and then go straight down. Cool. And that's a slow curve over here. How much of the form does it take up? Maybe it has to go back, down, like this, and then down a bit more. And then we curl. And then we go back. And then we initiate like our turning a form over this. Like there. And then we have a quick build up right here. And then whoosh up here. Whoosh. And then in. Like so. Cool. So we're gonna go down, and we do want to kind of give the feeling that we're going around it. So this maybe a bit more down, looking at the form. Bit of a curve, right? And then we go over, and then we're now over. And do part of. And yeah, that midline is a bit too midline, to be honest. Definitely a bit curved more. Can you guys tell I use dots? Okay, cool. And so now, yeah, because these still meet at this kind of upwards angle from the horizontal. And so knowing that, we go up, and then we're going to have this right here-ish. We want to go from here down. Down like this. Up. And then around. And then down again. And up. And then melding to the skull. So we're going to go. Cool. It's a bit bumpy right there, but it's okay. I think it's still noticeable. I was so worried. I looked over and I was like, did I forget again? Head's pretty high up on the head. The eye is pretty high up on the head, and it's quite large because of this is our form right here. Bit scalped, oops. This. And this is the half, and this is the half. We're in that upper quadrant. Doon, doon. Doon, doon, doon. Means we're about right here. And we only take up this. We stop here, go straight up, and then flat. So this, stop here, flat. Looks like he's looking to the side. It's a bit strange, but we just need to do some better, I guess, stuff to indicate that the center of the head is right here. So what we can do, I think introducing symmetry would fix that a lot. So like what we could do is having like orb right here. Actually, let's, I'm not on that. Let's focus on this one. Where we're going to go right this way, down, around. So yeah. Right this way. Right this way. Oh, I didn't have a plan for this. Oops. Goes through the center of the face. Down and out. Down. Cool. We'll introduce some symmetry by drawing through the form over here. It's gonna be, let's see. Cool. We'll have our two things right here. It looks very uncanny right now, I'm not gonna lie. We have our two little forms right here. And it jumps out right there too, so it's around, down here, and jump out. Then this up here, around, down. Cool. This one we can do a bit of maybe a better job of defining, like, hey, this is the center here. What did we do down here? Yeah, we just kind of left it up to that, so do this as a center line. We could texture that if we really wanted to. What we can do here is have this center line going like this. So we could increase that line once we get there. It seems just a bit strange. I couldn't point out why. But we'll worry about that in a bit. Anyways. We now have the leg forms that we were talking about. And we actually, I'm going to do this earlier here. Actually, it does bend out, so don't stress about it too much, but here's something to think about. Now let's see. Their wing, okay, here. Okay, so it goes around the entire form. But also, I don't want to like a lot of visual noise, so we'll figure out kind of maybe how. Because we have our wings in front of it, but we will also want to demonstrate the entire turning of form. So I guess we'll do it through it. Yeah. So, cool. So yeah, and our form ends here. That's where our leg is right here. So we have this leg that comes out right here. So we'd have a sphere probably about right here. Also remember, we want to be a bit smaller, but. And actually kind of jumps in front of this. Hey, thank you, Delano. Thank you. Hope all is well on your end. Lesson 5 beast. Okay. So yeah, here, this one drops, and we have our form right here a bit. And while this is large, I don't think the entire joint's gonna fit here, or like be put here. Yeah. And also we do, oh, it'll be close. Be closer to that back leg. And we'll do the same right here. We have a joint in here, which we're going to do a sausage form from that. So actually, I'll do it right here. We'll do it in here. No. Well, I don't know. Because if we did a form here, then a sausage form here. I think that actually sells it a bit better. So that's going to be coming out of here, so it's going to be a bit to the right. It's definitely smaller than the others. And it goes to the bottom of the... Ooh, yikes. Yeah, see that? So it'd have to go all the way down here for it to be accurate. Like, but we're going to do it on here and just keep the depth of the chest a bit wrong. So yeah, it's going to be a bit thick. There we go. So now we just want to keep our legs thin because that is quite large. And then now from here, we can actually do some fun stuff, the forms. I feel like let's focus on over here first. Before we do anything else. The wings are an issue, but we're going to worry about that later. We're going to start with, let's see, so this leg will come out here, which means all of this needs to be one intersection right here. Which means we're going to start over here and kind of bounce around like this. And so we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see a 7. So we're going to do 7. And we can actually choose 2 or not to do 7, and that will help us act as kind of like a buffer. So we have number 1 right here. We have to plan for our leg. Because our orb for our leg right here is this. And so that gives us quite a bit of room before this one. So we can do, I think, let's see, our degree is going to get wider. So we'll actually start a bit thinner. But let's also obey the form, so. Like so. And then, let's see, so we have this remaining. How much we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 remaining. Yeah, that makes sense. So, and these are the largest 3, so I'd say that takes up to about right here. And there's a part of me that says, hey, Cav, just do it already, but I know I need to think this through. We're going to make them a bit more noticeable, a bit larger. So if we divided this area into 2, that would actually help a bit. So let's divide it into 2. Oh, that wasn't totally accurate. That's whatever. This one's be the largest at the end. So yeah, we have 3 over here if we do this, so I like that. Do another one. And this one right here. And this right here. Oh, that degree is a bit weird. We need to fit 2 here, 1 here. And 1 here. Yeah, because those weren't all totally aligned, but it's okay. And so now what we want to do is to create like these general paths around them. And actually what we can do, this, connect this to that. Create a surface-based one, which is going to be a bit off. I drew it the degrees very much incorrectly. And while this is going to be a bit hard to follow visually, this is very much correct. We'll just have to do a lot of powerful texturing and whatever to make the correct one stand out. Could the degrees have been here much better? Yes. Am I regretting it? Yes, but there's no way in the world we're resetting it now. Yeah, because I feel like the degree is decreasing as we get away, which is incorrect. I'll put another $10 on Dio pointing this out on my review. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess the butte can be a bit narrow too. We can add like a narrow onto it, so we can go like this. and kind of helps define everything. Degrees are pretty awful. I'm pretty upset about those, but I'm gonna continue forward. Only 4 minutes remaining, 5 minutes remaining. No, 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 no. Give me more time. We're definitely gonna keep working on this today, don't you guys worry. Okay, cool. So, yeah, let's get onto the legs now. And then we also have the antennae, but I'm gonna wait on that. I want to really focus on the legs and try to do my best here. So, leg-wise, we reach down here, which we don't really have a good coordinate for, and right here, alongside the head-ish. Heads down these exams. Oh my gosh, if Drawbox was timed, I would not be an artist. I'm gonna say that now. So yeah, this is gonna happen right here. It's gonna kind of actually bend outwards, and then size-wise, if this is our head form, then we're gonna be out. Maybe about 2/3. Yeah, hands off your paper, yeah. Hands up. I remember my kindergarten teacher used to say like hands up. Okay, so yeah, 2/3 head length down, so about right here. Down. About right there. Let's see, let's check out our negative shapes, spaces. We have like this kind of right there, and this kind of triangle that we're gonna get from it right here. Cool. And we're bouncing out, so we're gonna be kind of like this, and let's be so much skinnier than we actually think we need. Oh, but we forgot to overlap a lot. That was the other thing I was gonna say earlier, and then I completely forgot. No! Whatever. Okay, anyways. And then we do the same over here. Lots of overlap, Kavel. Come on. Oh, do not want to export that. Oh, you guys can't even see my... I went to the wrong scene, ironically. You can't even see my, a reference that I'm using. Dang it. You're right. There we go. I've been looking at this guy the whole time. No, it's all been off the top of my head, actually. Okay, so yeah, do this. And then this is about a head's length down to the entire foot, but we only care right here, so another 2/3 visually. And we're gonna end about the side of the eye, and this length down. Again, definitely much of a curve, and it's definitely skinnier too, so what we're gonna do. Oh, that's way too big. No! Whatever. Cool. We got this one over here. It lands almost at this one over here, so it goes quite far. I'm actually going to do 2 sausage forms. I'm going to do the initial one right here. Kind of break it out, right? Goes kind of like this. Very short. Doesn't even end before the next one, so... a larger chunk, right? And now we can bend out from it. We're gonna end, like I said, about right here. We went to lots of overlap, small. Was that too small? Probably, but we can add forms to... that's way too small, jeez. Okay. Over here, we're gonna be about 2/3 down. Lots of 2/3 here today. We're going to be aiming kind of straight down to the left, so we're going to be going like this. You see how bad my intuition was right there? I was trying to put it over there. Be a bit lower. What we're going to actually do right here now is we're going to add a sphere to that. Picking it up. So, same thing here. We're actually going to add it like a bit down there. I'm gonna focus on these two before we do the big old leg in the back, because I'm not really sure entirely how I want to construct that, but we'll figure it out. And then, yeah, so we do this. We have another sausage form going down, maybe about less than a quarter, maybe a fifth of this one, so I don't really do fifths in my head too well, but I'm gonna assume like this. Like so, and then we can do the rest of the foot there. So one have that? Yes, it does. It's going very much to the side. This one ends practically where that one happens. Oh, this was a lot shorter than... Oh, no, it's right there. Okay, yeah, we're good. Counted. Okay, this one's gonna land about right there. Nice. And now, yeah, we have this, like, weird thing that jumps out towards us and then in. Like so. And then our three little, like, clovers from it. It's so strange. Cool. And over here we have the same thing. We have this jump from it. Much like the leaf construction. I actually thoroughly enjoy, despite how bad I may be at it. This one from it. A lot of the critiques I see for people's like lesson 5 and stuff is they kind of give up on the legs. Or just like they don't care too much about the feet, so I'm trying to put extra effort into like designing those to be 3-dimensional. Cool. So now we have these. So this one it passes like this through here, so we definitely have a sausage form running like that. Like so. And then for this one, so we're gonna go to what is practically the end form. And we're gonna have a sphere up there. We're gonna have a sphere definitely down here. And I'm gonna just do... I don't know how we legally construct this, given drawbox principles. I guess we do a very skinny sausage form with 2 spheres, and we control the taper along the way. That's what my intuition tells me. And yeah, we want this triangle right here. So actually, yeah, we need to go higher. We never controlled the height, so it's about... almost 2/3 of a head, so this, that, I think. We're just going straight over there. And it would be more of a... this is the over curve from that. What I'm going to do to help me out, we're going to sphere right here. And a sphere down here. Different sizes, I'm aware. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to draw one part of it to that. Cool. And the other part. Nice. And now what we do and join it like that. Like so. Oh, I'm actually going to add contours around this as well. To kind of sell that idea. And it's definitely, what we're going to see is like this type beat. So yeah, what we're going to see is this. Look at the whole thing kind of in perspective real quick. See this. This. Kind of submit to intuition right there. Cool. That's a cool looking texture to it too, so. A bit thicker than that though. It definitely goes like out and then in, but I didn't have good control. And then yeah, down here we intercept the bottom of the tail. And then land just practically on this level. Right there. Another sausage form. This one much more sausage than form. Or I don't know how to describe it other than that. We do have kind of like another sausage form right here that we can connect it to, so we can do this almost. Cool. And then yeah, we're just gonna go. I'll lay my arm on the desk for that one. Cool. Yeah, we're practically on level there. And then we just reach back the rest of it. So we want to be, yeah, we're kind of going away, so we have that sausage form quite long. Cool. And then we have little. Nice. This one we can add some fun contours to. We can do like this up here. And it's definitely getting a bit larger down here. So like, yeah, this up here. Oof, that's much, but whatever. It's definitely aiming forward. Didn't even look at this one, I just kind of went for it. Intuition, I guess. Cool. Then let's do this one over here. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit right here. I feel like that's where the form will happen. But I think we should just jump out from it. This one, let's see, this lands where this one kind of starts, actually. That's very interesting. It goes maybe half a head's length away. Oops. Yep, that's pretty accurate. This. It's about right there. And it starts in this thing, so we're gonna do a bit of a... I don't want to crowd it, so we're actually gonna just go straight for it. Out of the side of the head. It's a Kavel heresy now. I'm like, I don't care. Draw through your forms, Kavel. Nope. Take me. Cool. So yeah, this one ends about right here. Very interesting. I'd say, let's see if this is what we just traveled. And that's another one. Practically another half head's length. Oh, right there. It is much more steep, actually. I feel like the curve probably should have been on the other side for that. We have our sausage form over here, which is landing... Oh, that was way far past it. Oops. So, trying to keep it smaller in perspective too, because it is going away from us. We have our... Cool. Ooh, and we still need to do the wings too, let's not forget about that. Yeah, this is definitely a bit smaller, or like... There we go. Good excuse to add more form there. Definitely need to add some contours to this, such that you have kind of... We can fit about 2 in there. Zoom in. Because you go around, and then you kind of go straight. Like so. Yeah, this curve was a bit too much down there. It's a lot more narrow. Yeah, we have a lot more of this. And then we have this right here. Be a bit like this, a bit. I keep saying that. This is gonna be kind of just straight. There goes my internet. Oh, my internet's back. Only, okay, internet hiccup. That's cool. Yay. Wasn't out for like a while. I always hate it when it happens. Cool. Let's get rid of all these. Yep. We have this little leg in the back that we want to accomplish. Remember yesterday we said we want to be pretty accurate with these things. We don't want to just go willy-nilly just because it's all billy-billy. Okay, so you have it right here, and then straight down from the center of the eye. So yeah, practically right here. We see the ending of one. Cool. And then we see the rest of the foot kind of travel all the way to this side of the head, to nearly where that center line happens. So yeah, we see our sausage form go out this way. Cool. And then we have our jump. And our little... Very nice. I feel like I've really learned. Like, this is just me applying these lessons. Oh, who would have thought? Okay, and then here. Like that. Yeah, a lot more body right here, but I feel like the wing we're about to add will help. It's gonna start... it's kind of hard to find where it starts, because technically we go this way, and there's like a very neat curve to it. So yeah, technically we're right here, and then we go all the way over and kind of end over here on its own. And that's like one of the endings, right? And we do, so yeah, actually we're going to raise to above, like right here, and keep it about right there, yeah. And then we're going to kind of dip like this behind the leg. And then we do see, yeah, so that start curving back until right here ish. And we kind of go back, so. So. Very nice. Then we have the same thing kind of over here happening. And we can actually round this out a bit and then have the other wing follow it right here and kind of disappear and for sure. So, and doing the higher one right next to it. Cool. Very fun. It is very hard to see, but we'll try to sell that, right? And then for this, we have our antennae. We have one right here. Middle of the eye, practically, yep, okay. And one on the other side of the head-ish at 12. And this one's gonna jump kind of towards the viewer. This, let's see. Oh, I forgot about the back leg too. It's amazing the stuff you forget while drawing. So yeah, this one's slightly lower than that. Still quite high. And I don't trust this measurement that I just did, so we're going to do a head scale for comparison. That's about... Ooh, that's a weird number. Slightly above half. That's like 5/8. So, this, and then a tiny bit more. This, and then a tiny bit more. So yeah, we're going to go like here. And it goes... out and then towards us a bit. So yeah, out towards us a bit. And we want to give that some volume, right? So and we're gonna do nice. And this one goes super far. Goes crazy far. This one would be a fun one to texture. This happens to be 1 finger to 1.5. Also, this over here lands pretty far away. It goes a little bit past, like right there. So yeah, that's actually pretty solid. And we just kind of shoot out and away. Like so. And we have a little form right there. And then finally, and we can have a not the best line work, but it's okay. Then also down here we want to add these little things. I can't see it totally, but what I'm going to assume is we have this one jumping out this side, kind of like so. And another one intersecting that and jumping down here like this. Oh, it's so long, in fact, yeah, it reaches the side of the face and it actually covers this. Like so. Cool, and then we have this over here. That kind of goes over here a bit. And this one that jumps over here. Oh yeah, this was much wider. That's, I guess, why it lost a lot of its form. It jumps all the way down here. Yeah, like look how much extra space. This should have been like much... I'm somewhat... That's a bit better. Still noticeable, but I think it's okay for now. Nice. Okay, so let's add some of our line weights and then call it a day. Very successful. So yeah, legs, we definitely define some of these intersections. Like this one right here, we want to do like this. Here we want to do like that. We want to highlight this one. Keep it kind of sharp too, so we'll go right here. There we go. Like that one going over the head. That. Nice. We'll do this as a highlight. That as a highlight. This is a highlight. I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over. That's very annoying. Okay, this is turning away from us, so you don't see that intersection. With that one, this one it kind of goes like this over it a bit. Same thing here. That's a bit too small to capitalize on those. This one has like these little. This one goes like this a bit. Then this one. This one hops over it. Nice. This leg definitely just purely in front all the way. There you go. And besides that, we have our wing. Making it quite noticeable right there. Make sure we're on the right line. Yikes. I'm gonna leave that as a gap. It looks gross, but I'd rather have that than over ink part of it. Just kidding. Ah. Highlight the leg right here. Nice. Do this to kind of just sell the roundness of the head. Let's see, because like right here it's still pretty. Cool. And underneath here we finally have these. Why is this one so far away? Jeez. What is this line right here? Oh, that's the center line. Highlight these, which I know is a bit redundant because they're already so small. But we want to separate that from the leg that's behind it, so keep the leg light, keep these very dark. Alrighty, and now we can do the shadow too. So really, this is kind of tough because we have to decide where it's coming from. So I'm just thinking straight down. And if it's straight down, we have this leg, which is coming in right here, and then we have our head. And then from our head, we have this little gap, and then we're gonna have this. And then from here, I actually have this. It's gonna go quite a bit like this. And then finally, we're gonna have this one. It's actually going away, so we're gonna have that, like this part of the. Actually, no, because the head's gonna be like this, projected downwards. And go here. We're gonna have that part of the leg. And the leg, where it gets tricky, we're gonna this, and then follow it over here. Like do one thing, notch, and leg. So I think it's a bit too steep over here. Something like this, I think. That'd be fun. Alrighty, so let's start with this one because I can see it the most. We're gonna go here and then back. Then, oh, you know, kind of sunk into, so it's gonna be like this. That over there. This one's gonna go back. We have a head projected right here, so we're gonna kind of do that right there. Go back here like this. The head is kind of messed up, but that's okay. That's actually really messed up. Jeez, you like right there. Ooh, okay. This one's gonna go have the body going right here. Then we're gonna have that. And then it meets up a bit. And we have the leg right here. You're gonna go all the way out here. This. Do this right here. This. There we go. Okay. Wow. I feel like we've improved massively. Yeah, wow. Look at that. Yeah, sure, it's a bit wonky over there, but... Woo! Thank you, Delano, thank you. I think this is really just this one itself. There's errors, yeah, sure, everywhere, whatever. But I think this one's like a very good testament to how much we've learned in lesson 4 so much. So, woo! We're not done technically. We still have to do the shadows and texture everything, but for now, we're done technically. I could submit everything and I would be good for lesson 4. So, oh my gosh, that's so valid, Delano. Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Oh, we're missing the back leg. Let's do that. Yeah, Jesus. Okay, thank you, Delano. I can't believe we forgot that. I was talking about it earlier too. Okay, so yeah, this one, where is it? Jeez. Yeah, this one jumps up right here. And then ends about right here. In the center of that one, so we're gonna go about right here. Oh my gosh. Delano just saved us so much. Woo! Yeah, this one's gonna happen about right here. Yeah, it would have been so funny. Okay, and this one actually lands about right here. And a bit lower, like that. There we go. We have our sphere up here. It's gonna be smaller than this one because it's in the back. We also have, like, yeah, we have this parallel shape that's happening, so I'm gonna actually go a bit to the right as well. Or sphere, but that's okay. And then we're gonna do another sphere in here. Because yeah, we're kind of following that gradient. And... Cool. And then we want the sausage form between them. I couldn't have done the other sausage form like that. I like that one a lot. So yeah, this one's gonna go over here, get narrow, get large. Then same thing here. Nice. And then a sausage form over here. As we go through our other things when we're putting textures and or shadows on it, let's make sure we check for missing legs and stuff like that. Oh, wait, should that have been up or down? Who cares? We're done. Yay, okay. Thank God it was in the background too, so we did like nothing we did here was too basic. Okay, we have finished. Oh, thank you so much, Delano. You saved our butts there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, let's do a review and call it that. I'm so tired I don't want to do a review, but that's the point of this, right? Oh, gosh. Okay. Delano was on at this stream. Okay, so, let's see. Review-wise, yeah, so this is more specific rather than, like, a topic, or like, I usually do like recommendations or like broad ranging reviews, but I'm just going to comment directly about this, if that makes sense. So lesson 4/green Grasshopper. This is the 7th 9/24 stream 152. So yeah, added form for mouth and helmet need to be raised. Should be raised. I really don't have many major critiques. Don't forget back leg. Yeah, don't forget all body parts. So yeah, do a check for all body parts. A check for all body parts. Shadow is kind of meh, you know. Shadow is a projection. Look up then down. So look up and then like see what it'd be like down. Look up and trace down. Cool. I think that's pretty good for now. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain too much about any of it, so cool. I'm very happy with it turned out. Okay, cool. Yeah, so whew, I'm tired, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh wait, I think Delano wants to watch a video with me after stream. I'm not sure if that's still happening, but yeah, I'm down. I also want to finish my math, but I also just want to figure it out. Yeah. Wow, we did it, guys. Lesson 4 is technically finished. We're gonna spend the next 2 streams texturing it, doing all that, or just doing 50%. We'll see. The video is crazy. I can't wait to see it. We'll see what happens over the next couple days. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we're not gonna be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday, depending on how we're feeling. The next couple of streams are gonna be actually rife with some upsettedness because I know I'm gonna mess up some texture somehow, somewhere, some way. It's gonna displease me deeply. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Today has been extremely fun, extremely productive, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. We've definitely improved in our understanding of these shapes and how they meld together. That being said, everybody, probably second time I've said that now. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Delano, for joining, and bye for now.